Hello, and I will be playing D&D with a group of my friends. I hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe.
Now it's
Hey.
added.
Both of you hush
Okay.
before I take you back to the
Okay.
orphanage.
So let's get into the story before y'all kill each other IRL. Ragnar returns from contacting his druid friend outside, tracing the path that you guys had taken in. You all group up and you're all sharing the story of the Hydra that you guys had come across in the last session, and are discussing the various treasures.
Don't
that
throw
it
me
may
back in there.
hold.
Don't do it.
Because there was a really old, tightly bound chest sitting at the altar where you guys actually fell in, going through the portaling waters. A really nasty, ugly looking book, which I will have an image for that in a little bit when we take a break. I'll get that image so you guys can know what the book is, because I know two of you did a actual perception check on it.
Yes, because we called dibs over it.
You called dibs over it. You found out the Hydra wasn't going to immediately kill you, and so you were able to walk out of there alive and find some rather unique notes and information scattered about. In which case, Kilver, you found the hidden thieves' camp scattered about. That you completely missed and totally forgot to check because this is obviously a crypt of some sort, so there's got to be some valuables. So you're all gathered around the small brazier, of which you guys did the. I believe Tiberius used that to summon his little imp,
Yes.
Geratotus. Okay. So, what do you guys plan to do next?
Okay.
You do know that there
so-
is still an entire second path. When you came this way, there's a whole other path. The other end is obviously a dead end because that is where you returned from. What do you guys want to do?
Do we have 32 feet of rope combined, boys?
We're not. No. Don't do it. Because remember the second that we you attached it to the imp thing or whatever, and you threw it in there, and the rope disconnected.
Because it was too short.
No, it straight fucking
No,
cut
there's
the rope.
still a rope around its waist, hanging down, dangling, and you have the other half in your backpack.
It cut
All right,
the
boys.
rope.
Do you think we're 32 feet long combined to pull each other back up?
Y'all have fun with this.
Are you talking about going in?
So
I'm
what's
asking
happening
for
is
Mission Impossible.
Tiberius is sitting there stroking his beard, looking at the lake, contemplating, how the fuck can I get that book? How can I get that book? I really want that book. Hey guys, he turns to you all, and you all look at him with the same, you're not about to ask this look. Do we have 32 feet of rope? As the imp is dangling above him with the remnants of his rope that had cut off at the surface of the water when it had gone through.
All I am saying is, if we hold each other's ankles and use a little rope, we can get the book. The portal didn't cut us in half.
Who's to say it wouldn't if we stayed in the crossing area?
I am willing to risk Geratotus to find that out.
The
How
imp looks
about
at you and starts screeching in demonic, flapping its wings and holding a fireball in one hand.
can I just like come over here and like give it a quick like reassuring pat that I won't let him be thrown back in the lake?
You try to reach it, but it's swooping above your head out of your way. So if you want to try to pat his back, you can make an acrobatics check to see if you can jump that high. It's an athletics check to jump that high.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that shit.
I roll for athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
Just use my charisma to talk him into going back in there and getting the book for us.
Sick.
So
You're gonna get.
as this imp is above you, screeching up a storm at Tiberius and his stupid suggestion, you jump up to You jump up to pat him, completely whiffing and smacking your hand into the fireball, sending the fireball off into the huge pillar of webs next to you, which instantaneously combusts into a large bonfire. It doesn't hurt anybody, though.
Hey, at least we're warm now.
Hey, Jared Tortoise, what if I give you 2 Scooby Snacks? Will you go get the book for us?
Are you trying to persuade him? You will need to make a persuasion roll because he is very adamantly against it.
I feel like that one's a disadvantage.
Where is that the charisma?
That is persuasion.
That's right. That's
So if you go onto your character sheet, there's a persuasion. It'll say plus whatever. Click that.
Hold on.
It's non-natural 20. So as it's screeching at
Can I
you,
cast
Rhyme, for
friends?
even it's screeching at you, Rhyme, completely against your idea. Like not going to go with Tiberius. It just had its favorite fireball smacked out of its hand and sent a huge burning column. So it's at least a little happy because it got to cause destruction. And you watch as Harold the Smooth slides in and goes, I'll give you 2 Scooby Snacks. Whatever those are. If you go get us that book. And it gives it like a little sly wink. And it kind of just sits there, stunned and frozen, shrugs and flies down the hall.
I guess we're gonna have a new book, fellas.
Like,
We
Big-
don't know that.
come
Don't
over
follow
here
me.
and just peek around
So you peek around
the corner
You
and
peek
watch
around
him.
and you see it literally fly through the. Oh, it got caught on something. Hold on. Whoop. You see it fly to the door, the first set of doors, kind of float there, push one open, and go on the other side, and immediately the door shut behind it. And then you hear several loud roars as the cavern that you guys are in starts shaking in thunder. Before the doors are blasted open.
Run! Run
With the
away!
imp flying back as a flaming comet through the. If I could get him up and over and through the door. I want you to go through the door. Oh, there's another door. Flying back all the way into this corridor, damaging the corridor and evaporating as he's desummoned.
Just like
Well, it looks like this one failed.
peek like my head around the corner and just kind of like look at the Hydra down there and like kind of just wave at him.
As you go to wave, a large, massive fireball, level 7,
fuck off!
starts coming down the way, bringing a large flush of poison gas.
Run.
Time to leave, time to go. Adios, we out.
Yeah, I agree. Let's.
I am suddenly finding the opposite direction very interesting.
Where's
Hold on.
my character?
You're over here. This is you, by the way, Luke, over here. You're
I
looking
don't
at
even
the
say
screen.
anything. I just start running all the way to the entrance.
Luke, what would you like to do as the fireball explodes against the side and poison gas is clearly starting to seep towards you? I can barely hear you. You need to get closer to your microphone.
1 second, I'm looking at my character sheet.
Again, I can barely hear you, and you're at 200%.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Loudly and clearly.
I lost my character again.
How did you lose your character again?
I was dragging him around, and he just.
Did he fall through the fucking earth?
He did.
Oh, he's way over here off the map.
You gotta double click your portrait.
I don't have a portrait.
Yeah, you do.
On the
it's-
left side.
It's above everybody.
I just brought it back from the abyss. Luke,
Yeah?
what is your character going to do?
Can I move forward?
Are you going to exit this cavern I'll just take it you're going to exit the cavern. So Ragnar silently turns and just strides away from the poison, going back the way you guys came,
I'm staying
and
there.
stopping in the room where you killed all the skeletons.
It's over here.
World War One. I just gonna cast fireball. Whole entire kingdom burst
Is there
up
any
into
other
flames.
characters that didn't make it?
He's talking, but I can barely hear him.
He's talking to somebody off. Like, it's probably Jackson.
Talking to myself.
Oh.
I was
As
saying,
you
this
should.
gun-
Talking to yourself is awesome.
I was saying, in World War One, Germany used mustard gas, and that's what this Hydra is about to do. Just cast fireball, whole entire room bursts into flames.
The gas came behind Fireball. The Fireball was actually creating the gas.
Fireball was that?
Okay, so you guys meet in the room where all of the bad stuff triggered, because guess who decided to mess with the statue? Which you, Harold, have no idea. But as you walk up, you notice that the statue is damaged. Statue sitting over here is damaged.
Shame.
Can I like look around? No, actually, we already looked around this room. I looked at it in my notes. We're good.
We had a whole adventure
So,
in this room.
You came from the west. You just came out from the west. The east is where you first entered from, so you have the southern way to go. Or you can go all the way back to the main room and take the western entrance. You want to try to see if there's anything valuable in there? It's all rusted, or rotten leather,
Gotcha. So it's
rusty
old
armor.
shit.
It's old. Yes, the bones are bleached white,
Do I see
Gotcha.
any?
even in the necrotic colored lanterns.
Do I see any jewelry or gold teeth?
Nope. There's nothing but bone and rust and moldy leather.
Can we see what
Okay.
was in the keg bit of?
You see some faint scratchings on the keg, but the sign that had said what it was has long been worn away. You can see slight dusty boot prints on it, so someone had obviously used it to hop over.
Don't be mean to your brother. You're fine, Bubba. There's no monster.
I guess I'll go down first. Oh, the deal. I'm trying
Anyways,
to edit the record.
so Lux, what's your grand idea? You come up to the pit watching as Kilver's sniffing around for valuables. Harold's kind of peeking over his shoulder looking for shinies. And Tiberius is obviously preparing to say, I'm going to take the leap.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump over. I'm just gonna you.
Make an athletics check.
I'm gonna slap his foot as he does it.
Make an attack roll.
My God.
Can I do this on Beyond?
D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The self-sabotaging party.
You said
Athletics.
Athletics,
So
okay,
athletics
sorry.
is just jumping over
I
it.
need to find
Now, if
it.
you were like going to leap up, grab the big metal bar above it, and do like a flip, that would be acrobatics. That's the difference.
I just
Oh,
didn't
can
know
I
this.
do the backflip when I go across? I want to roll acrobatics for once.
Well,
Alright,
wait
rolling.
till Lux
Totally doing
finishes
a
his.
I am waiting for luck.
17.
So
is the-
silently pushing between all of y'all as you're obviously investigating a pit that you've seen multiple times, just this time it has bones in it. Silently, you just watch as Lux pulls his arms back, leaps, barely touches the box in almost a double jump fashion, and lands on the other side of it. Turns around and kind of just looks at you, waiting like, what are you going to do? Did you want to make that attack roll?
Yeah, what was the attack?
You just have to roll a d20 and then add your unarmed. It's unarmed.
How do I do that on D&D Beyond?
So if you go to your character sheet, if you go to actions, there's unarmed strike. You click that, hit DC. And you completely whiff. He's too fast for you to actually get hit him in any way.
All right. I am
Follow
gonna
the doggy.
a flip
And,
across.
Is everyone doing a flip?
I'm doing a flip.
Oh, this is gonna end badly.
Okay, so Harold decides that he's going to do this magnificent flourish. He steps a couple steps back, takes a skip, and then runs, leaps, doing a front flip onto the barrel and using it as a springboard up to grab the bar, do a flip, and does 2 different flips to land in a bright flourish with his loot banging on his back.
And a big bow as I come down.
Tiberius, on the other hand,
I get-
following him, he goes to jump and trips, falling face first onto the barrel, barely grabbing onto it. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
I want to point out I give Harold a little bit of a golf clap. Just a little.
18.
Mine.
Thankfully, you grab the barrel just right that you aren't getting stuck in the webs and can get your legs back from under you. Carefully, you stand up, balancing, make an
Down
athletics
from
check.
one. Actually, I tossed my rope down to him.
You're going to toss your rope. Have an advantage. So roll again.
Like, didn't you already give him your rope? For the.
And thankfully, with Harold's help, you grab the rope and are able to climb yourself back up to the top, successfully making it across.
That was the worst
Silver?
natural I've ever gotten.
So I already rolled mine. So for me, I want to just basically one up Harold. You're welcome.
You want to one-up Harold. Okay, without even looking, you turn around, do a backflip, land on the barrel, hop to one wall, hop to the other, reach up, grab the pole, and pull yourself up, giving one of those like open arm acrobatics, ta-da, and proceed to do a double front flip to land right in front of Harold, where you lightly tap him on the shoulder and go, huzzah.
I again give a golf clap.
Luke, how are you going to get across? You want to do it fancy or just leap across like Lux?
Just leap across.
Okay, so on D&D Beyond, you should have Ragnar Bjornsson's character sheet. If you look for athletics, click the plus whatever on the bonus row. If you click that, it'll roll your athletics. You got 19. Ragnar, following Lux's example, just kind of does a 2-footed leap onto the box and leaps back off of it. Or onto the barrel and leaps back off it. Making it across successfully. The first time y'all have actually crossed a pit without casualty.
Moving on to,
We're all being thrown in the pit.
You all round the corner and see this large, webbed over shrine of some unknown humanoid. You can't really make out its features because it's been so worn smooth and has these itty bitty chips of what seem to be small spikes had constantly been walking over it. It has a feathered and bone dress carved onto it, like a skirt or leggings or kilt, and it obviously wore a bone type breastplate that was carved into it with several skulls, but the face is just completely worn down to a smooth surface that's been pockmarked by other things.
Can I see if I do a perception check, see if I see any trap indicators?
You can check for trap. Make a perception check, though.
Perception. 13 plus 6.
There's no evident traps that are on it, and it's so worn down and covered in webs you wouldn't be able to see or even touch it without getting through the webs first.
Might I suggest rolling some skulls across the floor before we cross?
It's sitting, by the way, is sitting at a cross. You're coming in from the northern side, and you have a option to go back east, which would lead you towards the main where you came from, just shifted down, or to continue south. and southwards you see a bend.
And
Stealth.
Can I Eldritch Blast the floor
Where?
at the top of the stairs?
Top of the stairs.
Yeah.
So you can blast the top step. To blast the floor, you'd have to actually be looking down
Yeah.
at it.
I guess the bottom of the stairs. That's where the trap would more likely be.
So like here,
Yeah, like right there. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
you want to Eldritch Blast the floor.
To see, to check for traps.
take cover while I'm seeing
I
him
think they-
conjure this shit.
I hide behind our furry companion.
Can we not just check for traps? The like normal
So,
way?
I did.
so what's
did.
going on is Kilver suddenly vanishes. He folds into the nearest shadow and goes into stealth. The bard leaps behind you, Lux, cowering. As you and Ragnar kind of look at each other and look forward, and you see Tiberius starting to conjure an eldritch blast while looking at the stairs. And you kind of just pipe up, why don't we just check it for traps?
But
Twitch.
what about the thematics?
I feel like thematics ain't what we need here, boss.
Bless your heart. Good thing you're handsome. I already checked for traps.
Check for traps on the statue.
Yeah, you, on the. All right.
Just
Well,
in general, when I
I will creep up and check for traps.
So as Tiberius is summoning the Eldritch Blast, you're slowly creeping in stealth up to go check for traps. Roll 3 perception checks.
3 perception checks.
Yep.
So a 4,
Okay.
a 14,
Okay.
and a 21.
Okay. There are no traps.
I just say from the shadows, we're good.
As you're looking forward and summoning this bright purple lightning, getting ready to fire, there's just a whisper from the shadows. We're good. To which both Lux and Ragnar together start moving forward after the shout. Something happened to mine. I have a level lock. That's why.
Ragnar just died.
Tiberius moves forward, grumbling something about thematics.
just still holding onto your cape and following my
Boys
luck.
like thematics. It's what I need.
You're walking the dog with his cape.
Okay, so you come up
No.
to this entrance here, right? So you all start walking up and see a pillar that splits the room in two. In the room, all you see is a large, ornate bed that has kind of like a nest built out of bedding. It's got a bunch of obviously new pillows and rough-hewn blankets all spread around in this nest-like shape on the bed. At the foot of the bed is a locker with two large brass locks attached to it.
Calm
On
down on
the-
dibs.
On the northern wall which you enter, you see a caved-in door and cave walls where the stone had obviously fallen and been eroded away, alongside a bunch more webs and some smaller cages that could hold maybe a small, like a gnome-sized creature, filled with various bones. And on the nobody enjoys Soviet Wombo. On the eastern wall,
do.
you have a desk,
Not
with-
so humble.
but you guys obviously haven't seen that specific video where
Maybe.
Cyanide explains how he does the north, south, east, west. Is nobody enjoys Soviet Wombo.
Oh, I might
That's
have
why I
seen
say it every time I
Never
do
eat
compass
sour
things.
watermelon.
Every time I do a compass directions, I do nobody enjoys Soviet Womble.
That's
Because I
fair.
watched Soviet Womble too, but Cyanide's better. Anyways, on the eastern wall, there's a large ornate, oh, I forgot what the name was now. Vanity.
Eh.
Or like a makeup desk. A desk where you would apply makeup. There's a huge cracked mirror on it, and a bunch of random jars of ointments and things about it, with some pearl hairbrush, a jade comb, and some other smaller, valuable, obviously, hair accessories. You had the bed on either side of the bed. On one side is a bookshelf holding some old and dusty scrolls with a couple of rotting crates of organic mush next to it. On the other side of the bed is a banner that has been moth-eaten for so long that the symbol's almost indecipherable. That's the word. Alongside another set of crates of organic mush. And then on the western wall is a book of large tomes and potion ingredients. Dried sage, dried rosemary, stuff like that. You're all still back at the entrance because you just walked in as I described that. Go back. There we go. Okay. What is the first thing you're going to do? I need everybody to tell me before we know what actually happens.
Thieves can't.
You're going to go looking for Thieves' Cant.
Tiberius is gonna go investigate the books on the vanity and the bookshelf.
I'm gonna go look at myself in the vanity and comb my hair.
Being vain in the vanity, we love it.
Okay. Ragnar, what are you doing?
Can I go look at the books as well?
You're going to go look at the books, okay? And
Yeah.
Lux?
I don't know.
You're going to stand guard?
Sure.
Somebody send the ferret through the hole.
I'm waiting on Degen and
You have a
Tailfire.
ferret?
We have a druid that can become a ferret.
What did you say, Luke?
I'm waiting on Degen and Tailfire.
Oh,
I think you gotta assign him Ragnar.
summon players to board. There you go. Let me get... So now I can stop streaming and spoiling on Discord.
Oh, my knee. Oh, I wasn't even
Hola.
watching. I forgot you were streaming.
GM tools, player permission, give Luke Fisto permission. So now you can actually move around your character if you click and drag him. And if you right click him, you should have morphs and can morph into your different morphs. So the three of you are going to go look at the vanity because it's the nearest books to you. Lux is going to stand guard, and Tiberius, where do you want to start looking for these camp?
Tiberius?
Sorry, Kilver.
We'll start looking over near the vanity and then the bed area.
So you're going to go over to this side. Okay, I need all four of you that entered to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Bet. I knew we should have checked for traps.
I knew what was gonna happen as soon as we grouped up.
I gotta give...
Oh, no!
No!
We all failed.
Hold on. Ragnar needs to roll it too. I need to get permissions.
Dexterity saving throw is the dex in the top left. Yeah, saving throws. Okay, never mind. So yeah, that was the right one.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh wait, I rolled a dex check, not a saving throw.
So Luke, if you can go onto Tailspire, if you hit spacebar, there should be a D20 option.
Yep.
If you can click one of those and then roll it. So you click the D20 and then you'll click and drag. Yep.
Good roll.
9, and it's a dexterity.
That's a plus
So you'd add +2. So that's 11?
Yeah.
Okay. As you three go forward, Ragnar kind of stops, looks to the side, and watches as these large spikes impale all three of you in the side and drag you against the wall, trapping you in webbing all along the wall.
Dang, he took my dex check and not the save.
Well, it's the same thing. Dex
was-
check and save is the same thing.
I was hoping I get the second chance because I accidentally hit the check.
Nope. And Ragnar, you watch as they're walking up to the vanity, all looking for different things, and the spikes just impale their side and yank them into this gooey, webby mess. As more webs seem to ooze out of the wall all over them, coating them and completely entrapping them. Lux, you hear the and the soft, well, not very soft now, very loud. What the? As people are stabbed and dragged into the wall.
So, how much did that hurt you?
2 damage to everybody that got trapped.
I'm dead.
So if you right click the
There's no way. You're
you
unconscious?
shouldn't be dead.
No.
If you right click the dice, Luke, you can delete the dice. Also, all 3 of you are now poisoned
Oh.
and
Damn.
paralyzed. You're paralyzed because of the webbing, by the way. You can make a saving throw that'll get you out of it. Strength saving throw. Later. As they are pulled to the wall, what are you going to do, Ragnar? Luke, that's you.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Can I look around?
Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta turn off my music. Okay. And I think it's Fry. Gotta turn off Fry. Hold on. What are you going to do, Luke?
Can I look around just to, like, see if I see anything like moving?
Okay, I need you to make a perception check.
Is
So
that
roll a d20 and add your perception modifier.
I'm 19.
Plus,
Let me see. Perception plus 5.
that is not what you had. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong character. Oh, you have to roll a disadvantage, though. So roll it again and take the lower number. That's right. You're missing an I, technically.
17.
So 17 plus 5, it's 22.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then, Lux, what are you doing? Don't forget you're muted.
Remember, I am muted. That's a good question. So the traps went off. Am I safe to walk into the room to help the 3 dinguses in the wall to assess that situation?
It is clear that they triggered the traps on that entrance side. There are 2 actual entrances, as you can see, on either side of the pillar.
Okay, so the side that Ragnar is currently on, right? Is
The
safe?
traps have obviously been triggered.
Cool. I'm gonna meander over here and assess how I can help these 3 out of this.
Okay, so Ragnar, you go forward and start trying to see if there's any movement in the room. You're on like watch. As Lux, you walk up and see the oozing webs. It's obviously a liquid type of webbing that's paralyzing them from moving. You could obviously break one of them out right here, right now, with your bare hands, or you could try to get both of them by swinging your mace. But you get to pick which 2.
I'll try to get 2 of them out with my mace. And
Okay.
I guess they'll be the 2 closest to me.
So Kilver and Harold. Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Unarmed? Just with my mace, correct?
Melee. Yeah, your mace.
Sorry. Wait, I hit the wrong one. No.
No, that was right.
Okay. I thought
You expertly swing your mace down, scattering the webbing before it could actually completely solidify, allowing it to open up, and Harold and Kilver are able to get the spear out of themselves and hop off the wall.
Fun.
You two are no longer paralyzed. You are still poisoned.
I'm gonna use. If I use healing word, does that take away damage or poison? I mean,
I don't actually remember. Hold on, let me go look. Healing word.
that's the only healing spell I
Does it
have.
say?
Yes.
Does it?
I say yes. It'll heal your poison
Okay, I use it on the
because
dingus
it'll
in
close your
front of me.
wound and remove the infection.
Alright, I use it on Kilvor since he's a fighter.
You whisper, or no, you're Harold this move. With a loud strum of his lute, he whispers some words in a strange language, and Kilver, your wounds are healed.
You should be full health too. I think that gives you 1d4.
It's supposed to be
plus
1d4 plus 30, so he's full health.
I haven't forgot about
you have-
Tiberius either, by the way. I want to help get him
Yeah.
out too.
I'm getting
While
these
they're
to-
helping him, can I just look for thieves' cant in my surrounding area?
Yes, you can roll a perception check.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Lux, how are you going to? While you watch as Harold starts strumming his musical magic, which is music, by the way. If you know that reference, good on you. You go to check on Tiberius.
I hand him my dagger as he walks by.
In which, when you walk by, and he finishes his word, Harold hands you a dagger.
I don't know. Felt right.
Is that what you're telling me? Because I'm about to ask why. I'm just gonna look at you and go.
So you hand him a
Why?
dagger, and he looks at you and looks. He looks at the dagger, looks at you with the, "Excuse me," look, with one eyebrow raised like the Rock. Huh?
Yeah, you good, buddy? Why are you giving me your weapon?
As
Just-
this itty bitty, like 6-inch dagger is in one hand, in the other hand, a completely flanged crystal mace with spikes that'll never dull compared to this small iron dagger.
I just slowly put it back in my pocket.
He takes it back from your hand and just slides it back into his vest in a hidden thing.
Okay.
As Kilver starts sniffing around for something, Ragnar, what are you doing? So obviously they just did that. You're still looking around the room, correct? Where are you going to look first?
I need
Which side of the room are you going to look first? Are you going to look straight ahead from the entrance? Going to look to the right? Going to look to the back? That's you, Luke. Luke? Is he muted?
Unknown.
Yeah, I don't know
No.
if Fry's muted.
Luke? Alright, we'll skip Ragnar for right now. What are you going to do, Lux? Oh, I can barely hear you, Luke. Can you hear me? I think he's messing with his microphone.
Can you
We
not?
need to get
There we
Brooke
go.
a mic.
I've got one here that I just need to take to him. It's a full headset that'll plug into both, or USB. It's just a matter of I forgot about it. Luke,
Yo,
so which direction are you going to look at? You can look up over here. You can look over here. You can look over here.
kind of looks to the, that is my right?
Here?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're looking that way. Got it. Lux, what are you going to do for Tiberius, who is currently completely solid, set in the...
Well, I'm gonna again assess the best way to try to rip him out of this.
Okay. I need you to make a medicine check.
Medicine check, copy. Oh, not great. 10.
So you believe that smashing it will be the best way to get through.
Am I able to roll that again? I need to.
No, your character fully believes, okay, it's solid. My mace might not break all the way through it, so I could just swing at it until it breaks open and then pull him out.
Alright, I'll go ahead and I'll try to release him.
Make an attack roll.
Nat 20 and he squashes my head.
17.
So, with expert precision, you start swinging your mace at the hardened webbing, which almost bounces, your crystal mace bounces off it, and it feels like you're hitting metal now. And you continue to swing it, it slowly starts to deform, and then crack, and split open. Tiberius, you need to roll me a d6.
So uncivilized. Should have just used the dagger.
Also, Harold, are you still poisoned?
You take 2 points of damage times 3.
6.
Yep, because that's how many hits he had to do before it cracked, and it was impact damage, so bludgeoning.
Imagine you got a 6.
Oof.
I'm pretty sure I'd just die if we would have got the 6.
I would.
How badly are you hurt though? Now from that.
I'm missing 8 hit points overall.
A quarter of his health.
Yeah,
A third of his health.
third of my health. Hold on, we both felt it. Right
And once it cracks open, you watch as he rips himself off of the spike. You are still poisoned.
I'll use healing words on you on the next turn.
I'm pretty sure you can. do
Ragnar, where are you going to look next? You're going to sweep to the left. Luke, so you're looking to the right. You're going to sweep to the left. Okay, you're looking there next. Got it. Roll me a perception check. Kilver, what are you? Where are you specifically looking for Thieves' Camp right now?
Like over near the vanity area still.
Oh, you're going to look over at the vanity area?
Yeah,
Okay.
because he's looking the other way. I see him doing that.
You're looking for Thieves' Camp. He's just looking.
I know.
He can't see Thieves' Camp.
I know. He'll find some traps that are over there though.
Okay. Go ahead, roll a perception check.
I already did.
Roll another one.
Another one. I
Oh, wait,
did so
that's-
good.
Sorry, that's your initial look, right? Yeah. You don't see any Thieves' Camp on the vanity or written or scratched or any forms of signs that would normally give off Thieves' Camp.
Damn.
Did you roll your perception check, Luke?
No, I can't roll a dice. I don't see the option.
Why can't you roll the dice?
I don't see the thing to roll.
Come to hit spacebar.
Hit spacebar.
Okay, roll a d20.
Oof.
Okay. You don't see anything of interest there. So he's going to continue that way. You can cast your healing word if you have the spell slot.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the second level since he's hurt a little more. Healing word.
Okay. So
Cast one out of
I
the
want
two.
you to tell me what your healing word is. I need you to sing it like your bard would.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Try not to fucking die.
Love it.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall as he's strumming his lute. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Please try not to die. for this is the last time. And with that last strum, you roll 2d4s to heal. Tiberius. Plus 3. Or I think it's plus 4.
Oh, where's the tower? It hasn't got enough love this time.
Oh, I totally forgot the dice tower, to be honest.
Then
Yeah,
I
honestly.
mean, 8, 9, 10, 11. You heal for 11.
I thought it was plus 3.
Plus 4
It is.
because you used level 2.
It still says +3 for me.
Oh,
On
then 10
D&D.
total.
Either
10
way, I'm
total.
full
It's
health.
more than you just got damaged.
Yeah, so either way, I'm full health.
Okay. Lux, what are you doing while he's singing this little rhyme again? Oh, your mic decided to kill itself.
Autobot, roll out.
There it is. Oh, wait, you muted. Please make sure your phone's not sitting on the cable. That'd be the go-to, I would think. Or if it's wireless, then yeah, you need to make sure your phone's Bluetooth is turned off.
To be honest,
You want to check for traps over here? Okay, so you wander over and go to investigate the other side, see if it has any traps. Clearly, the original wall has been tumbled down, and the exposed rock is the natural cavern wall. At least it's set into now the natural cavern wall, and it's covered in webs. Thick, sticky, huge strands of web, similar to what you've seen in all these large pits. If you want to make a perception check to see if you can find any hidden traps, you can. And then I need Luke to roll me another... You don't find any traps. Luke,
What?
roll me another perception check. Ten plus 5. You start looking this way, and you still don't notice anything off.
Okay.
Right? Kilver, you have covered the whole vanity and the wall behind it and the wall under it and the stool that comes with it and checked every little piece that was on there for thieves can't find nothing. But what you do find is these bottles actually still have stuff in them. It hasn't dried up and rotted before. You don't find any magical signatures that would say that they're enchanted. The books on there are written in a script that I don't believe you know. Hold on, let me double check.
It's all common Elvish, thieves can.
Yeah, you do not know what it is written in. But there's one that's open with a bookmark and a quill sitting nearby in a almost empty ink vial. And the scratches had obviously finished the sentence some time ago because the ink is completely dry on the page now.
Can I call Ragnar over here and see if he can take a look at it? Because he was able to read that initial statue.
You can.
Ragnar.
So, Ragnar, at your hail, you are going through the papers and go, "Hey, Ragnar, you think you could read this?" He comes over and starts looking at it, but he can't understand it either. It's not the same as it was outside, which was giant, by the way. Or
Can
draconic, one of the two.
anybody read this?
None of you are able to read what the script is written in.
Did we already check for traps over here? Does anybody remember?
The only trap found throughout the room in all of the looky-loos was the one that you guys actually tripped.
Okay.
You looking around and Ragnar looking around, you did identify some pressure plates on the other wall of the entrance, but the holes for like the spikes and things are clearly broken and damaged. There are no traps in this room.
Can
Not
I-
visible to you.
Can I copy down to my best ability what the fresh sheet of paper is scratched in?
Why don't you just take the piece of paper?
So you pull out a piece of paper to try to attempt to copy whatever this writing is, and Lux looks over your shoulder and goes, "Why don't you just take it?"
If you want to grab it for me, be my guest.
Yes.
And Kilmer looks up at you and goes, "If you want to touch it, go ahead."
I'm just gonna sit and look at myself.
Yes.
In the broken mirror.
Harold literally splits you two apart, climbs in the chair, and just and starts looking at himself in the mirror, checking out
How
his
pitiful.
hair and how his face looks. You gain 1 spell slot for resting.
Does it matter if it's second level or first level?
First level.
Okay.
You described the paper already, correct? You said it's a fresh piece of paper, or the paper
So it's
is
a journal. It's a journal,
Oh.
and it was open to 2 pieces of pages, and the script is now dry. So whoever had written it, it has been enough time for the ink to dry, which is 2 hours
I
for
misunderstood.
the
I
whole
thought-
page to dry.
I thought you were talking that
No,
big
the
giant
book.
paper.
No, the
Okay.
book on the side, the open book on the side. That has fresh script with a small ink vial. Tiberius, while these two are sitting there talking about the book, what are you doing?
I'm going to go to the bookshelf and search for anything written in Abyssal
Bookshelf or
or
the
Elvish.
scroll shelf? That's
The
the scroll shelf.
For
Okay.
anything
So you
written
go over there
Abyssal or
and,
Elvish.
as delicately as you possibly can, start to try to unravel these scrolls. I need you to make a sleight of hand check.
Ten.
You are successful in actually unraveling it and looking at the random script. You start going through them to try to find one that is within the languages you know. Ragnar, what are you doing besides dancing? So there's still the bookshelves that are across the room that you could go look at with some potion ingredients. There's the bed that's kind of in a funny thing with a small dresser drawer next to it, and a large double locked foot foot locker at the bottom of it.
Can I? What more do I have? I prefer for elk, owl, bear, wolf. Okay. Can I? Am I able to morph? Wait. Yeah, can I morph into the owl or the ferret?
Yes, you can morph into the small creature. You can't do the bird yet.
Okay. Can I do that? Can I morph into the ferret?
Yes. So you begin the ritual to polymorph. Oh, I just totally killed you.
Man,
Rip
I
Ragnar.
That heavy.
Yeah, I got. Boop.
Oh, I'm back.
Give me a second to add the morphs. I gotta move my drink. Characters, beast. So you had the ferret, boar, elk, wolf, owl.
And there.
There you go. And you morphed into that one. You begin the process to do that as you start casting the spell. These two ding-dongs are talking about whether to touch the book or to just copy the book, as the bard is relaxing and adoring himself in the mirror. And Tiberius is shuffled over to the scrolls and is very delicately trying to take the scrolls out. Kind of looks over, goes, and tosses them back on the shelf haphazardly, roughly where he found it. I need you all to make a perception check.
Woo, baby, 5.
Got a 10.
I got a 5.
You have to roll again, Luke, and take the lower number.
23.
I got a 1.
Ooh,
Bruh.
Harold got a 23.
23. Harold, you're also at disadvantage because you're focused on the mirror.
Okay, so what do I
Roll
need?
again, take the lower number.
So 23 is perception.
Man, this
Ooh,
is very good
13.
today.
Okay. So as you all are doing this, let's see, who got above a 15?
Oh,
nobody got above. The
I got
highest was a
exactly a
15.
Okay. I should have had everybody go disadvantage because you were focused everywhere, but oh well. Tiberius, you're the first one to feel it. There's this small itching feeling on the back of your neck. You reach over to like swipe at it like it's a scratch, and you feel something physically on the back of your neck. What are you going to do?
Can I rip it off my neck and see what it is?
Yes, make a strength check.
wouldn't I see anything on me since I'm checking myself out in a mirror?
14.
Not necessarily. You grab it, and as you rip it off you lose 1 point of health, as a large cut is now in the back of your neck. And as you pull it forward, it's a small, crystalline, almost clear spider that has a thread attached leading up to the ceiling. And it starts scrambling in your hand, trying to cut you.
Am I strong enough to just crush it in my hand and warn the boys?
That'll be a strength check.
Oof.
So you squeeze your hand, and it rips into your fingers before escaping and jumping on the wall, vanishing from your sight. You take another point of damage. And you turn around, hey, and as you say hey, you see all the other strings leading down to each of them. I need the 4 other people to make a intelligence saving throw.
What would
Intelligence saving throw.
Harold gets a 15.
I got a 5.
Nat 20. Roll a d20 and then add your intelligence modifier. Luke.
That's 13 plus a 3.
Man,
Okay.
the ferret's smarter than me right now.
So, actually, technically, Ragnar doesn't eat it because he polymorphs, and as he polymorphs, it misses his chance to bite. So it's dangling above him. One tries to bite into Lux's neck and immediately starts screeching as it brightens and pops into a dust cloud of glass. And a small little blue shine appears on the back of his neck where it was, like a soft glimmer of moonlight. Harold, you see it go last second as you turn your head to look at yourself in the side profile. You see it, and you quickly pull out the knife and stab it sideways so it doesn't actually cut yourself because you can't damage your fair skin, and knock it off, killing it. Kilver, you watch as these things are happening to them, and suddenly your body locks up, and you no longer have control. Everybody roll initiative.
Yeah. We about to jump Kilver
Hang on.
Apparently.
So your initiative is +8.
Where's
Luke.
initiative?
Hopefully, just paralysis and
So if
not
you look,
I'm being
if you look at
controlled.
your character sheet on the right side where your health is, below that is addictions. To the left is armor, and then initiative.
Armor.
Oh.
So 8 plus 8.
So you have a 16. So I need to make an encounter. Create encounter. Manage characters. Hide. View. Oh, that's not the right one. Unhide. Yep. Hide character. Nope, not that. Save. That's not it. That's not it. What the heck?
How much health do you have, Typhoon?
24.
I'm sorry.
Oh, not the bees.
It's not the bees.
So, Tiberius, what's yours?
Mine was 11, I think.
Lux, what was yours? Ragnar was 16. Harold,
6.
We only milked.
and then oh wait, I did that wrong. Oop.
I'll be right back. I'm taking something.
There we go. I got it. Okay, I'm gonna need those numbers. Tiberius, you were 11.
11.
Silver 14. Lux was 10. Ragnar was 16. Oh, I forgot to take those two out. And Harold
6.
6. Okay. Ragnar.
Yep.
In your ferret form, you are first. Mind you, you have 7 health in your ferret form. And then you will revert back to your normal form.
Let's see, what can I do? So, can I move to
So the arrangement was this. Move you 2 tiles. So, yeah, you're about here. And then to know how far you're moving, you can go like that. You can move 30 feet. Go from here to anywhere at the edge of the circle.
How do you do that again?
That's M. Hit M. You have the cone, which will tell you the cone range. You have the line, which will give you a straight line, and then you have the circle, which gives you a radius. So you're going to move there? Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. As you watch the ferret scamper away, dropping from the ceiling, next, or where the ferret just was, is a small itty bitty spider, which I think is under Beast.
Real
Should be
bruh
at least.
moment to see the ferret just run away.
It's like, man, I'm out of here.
Fuck this, Harold follows him.
Can you blame him?
Not really.
Okay.
Do the Jack Sparrow.
It drops on the ground and starts chasing after you, and then it will attempt to make an attack.
Like the same size as the parrot.
Fair fight.
It's a small spider.
Whoever's doing the circle,
Any
please
dance
stop.
moves. Come on, spider. You have no dance moves on me.
I was seeing how far I can move, asshole.
Use the circle, just the number 2 one, which is just a line.
4,
Yeah, just do the ruler.
21. Does that hit? Look at your armor. Is 21 higher than your armor?
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to hit you. It's going to do... you need to make a DC or a Constitution saving throw. So roll a d20 and add your Constitution modifier.
One, not 20. I got it.
Okay, so you take 1 damage and then 2d4,
Plus 2, got these.
7, so a total of 8 damage.
There goes this ferret form.
Yup.
So
The ferret
you
is
now,
no longer a ferret.
You are no longer a ferret. You are now a normal human.
Poof.
Jump on that bitch.
Yo, I wonder how the
You're
spider
still at
feels.
full health.
I wonder how the spider feels. It's like, wait a minute.
Okay.
Equals big man.
Next is Kilver. Kilver, you have no control over your body. You take a
wonderful.
swing at Lux.
I'll be right back.
So roll an attack roll on Lux.
What am I hitting him with?
Your daggers.
$23.
And roll the other
Okay.
one at disadvantage.
Oh, you said both daggers.
Yeah, so 23 and like a 12.
What's your armor, Lux?
18.
So the first one hits. Okay, roll damage, Kilver. For 1 dagger.
Six.
Lux, you watch as the spider bites, his body kind of locks up. You see the spider land and chase after the ferret, but as you look back to say something to Kilver, he comes at you with a knife and both his daggers. One misses right under your arm as you evade, but the other one scratches up near your collarbone, dealing 6 damage.
Fun.
It is now Tiberius's turn.
Can I target the spider on his neck?
You can try. It will be at disadvantage due to the size.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray, 2 of them on the spider on the back of his neck, and 1 on the spider in front of Ragnar.
Okay. Roll to attack both.
God, it's gonna be 6. Jeez. You
You're
roll.
rolling more than one.
You roll. You cast it 3 times when you use it, and you have to roll for each hit. So
Okay.
15, 17, and 16.
For which one?
The
You only gave me 2 targets, and you didn't say how many to which target.
You
2
did.
for. Oh yeah, I did 2 for Kilver's spider, 1 for the one
Okay.
in front of Ragnar. So for
Okay.
Kilver's spider, I got a 15 and a 17, and the one for Ragnar got a 16.
Okay. The one that you shoot at Ragnar's hits the spider and glances off. You did roll a disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It glances off the crystalline structure of the spider into the nearby pillar, burning it. The two that hit on Kilver's neck also glance off. I'm going to need a saving throw from you, Harold.
Oh man.
What's the armor class of the spider?
What saving throw?
Dexterity, because you're dodging.
Oh, come on.
You're just gonna have to come and slap it off.
You, as you're turning around and watching as Scorching Ray comes and hits you right across the top of your arm, burning your freshly washed linens and cutting into your arm, causing it to bleed for... How much damage does Scorching Ray do?
2d6.
So half that because it's a glance, so 3 damage.
So, what the fuck? What is a spider's armor class that a 17 doesn't hit?
I didn't say it didn't hit.
It just
I actually
reflected.
said it hit and is reflected off. I was very clear in my wording.
It's fucking immune to fire damage.
We're just magic altogether.
I'm just immune to magic altogether, boys. I'm gonna have to sit this one out.
Just come over here and give it a little slap.
You've got bees.
I'm trying to kill the spider, not kill her.
Okay, is that your turn? Are you going to move?
That was my action. What did I do my bonus action?
I gotta play some kind of music for this.
Doing some loot showdown shit.
Is a throw an action or a bonus action? I forgot. I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate.
Huh?
I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate. In 5e, is the throw an action or a bonus action?
Action.
Action.
I'm just gonna move on the bed. Get that high ground.
I wanted to lay down on
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Nobody's watched these sheets in too long.
Musty up there, bro.
Not 20.
Okay? Now I need you to make a perception check.
These sheets are extra musty, dog.
Oh no!
Oh,
Spiders.
no. Oh, that's performance.
That's not what's supposed to be in this room.
17.
As you crawl onto the bed, right?
There's someone in
You climb into this nest-like form, right? Let me find the actual thing real quick.
He crawled into the fucking nest.
You crawl into this nest shape, and as you're turning to look at what's his face, where did it go? Rising from the sheets behind you. Let me unhide it. That you just crawled in.
Fucking Sphinx!
A female undead sphinx.
I'm
It
gonna
don't
seduce-
happen.
The heck did I miss?
There's a Sphinx because he stood on the bed.
So he climbed onto the bed, which was wrapped in a nest with a bunch of blankets and pillows and lumps and things. And as he's crawling on the bed and walking over, a bunch of the blankets shift over, and rising from it is a undead sphinx. You could tell it is undead because its flesh is clearly rotting off of its face. And the smell, which was the Constitution saving throw, hits you all like a force.
Roll to seduce, question mark?
Yes, roll to seduce is my action.
Take one for the team.
No.
I will do what I must.
You can't seduce the dead thing.
I shake my head and go, what a bunch of degens. Wink, wink.
I can try.
I
Let me try, EK. You know you wanna.
Well, I don't
Can't
think you can.
seduce a dead thing.
I don't think you can persuade it. It doesn't have a. It doesn't have like proper thoughts. It's undead.
Exactly. It can't.
Like you can persuade anything alive. I don't think you can persuade the dead.
It
It never
has.
said that.
It's literally head empty. It doesn't have the ability to think.
I can cast animal friendship.
It's dead. It's not an animal. It's a corpse.
So
Actually, are
it
sphinxes
rises
technically
up
animals?
behind you, looking down at you,
I
tilts
thought they were a
its head
beast
to
or
the
a
side,
monster.
opens its mouth, and poses a question.
Oh,
Oh,
It can.
That's
It can
wild.
think.
that's so crazy. It's gonna riddle me this type shit.
What's the riddle, EK?
They hide in the forest. They take your name. They curse your loved ones, but take no blame. What is it?
Elves.
This shit just got real.
Eldar.
Ragnar, as he's staring at this little spider, goes, "It's an elf."
Wait. Don't
This
tell the
fucking
elf.
else.
That's not an actual answer.
They hide in the forest. They take your name. They curse your loved ones, but take no blame.
Yes.
Sprite, fairies, what do we got? What do we think, guys?
Mockingbirds?
They curse your name.
They
They-
curse
No,
your
they
loved ones.
They
take
take
your
your
They
name,
take your name.
Okay.
curse your loved ones, but take no blame.
Yeah, y'all are on your own. I can't even talk if I wanted to.
I just want to ask this spider.
This is an easy one too.
I don't do riddles, so I'm
Hang on.
flabbergasted. I'm out here. I thought about googling it.
Oh, is it D&D
Okay,
related or like?
It's D&D related. It is this realm. It's related to this realm. It is
I would have
100%
no
in this
idea.
realm. They hide in forests. They take your name. They curse your loved ones, but take no blame.
Totally know what this is. Fuck.
I mean, you can say it. 'Cause
Only
some-
No, I
only
can't.
Tiberius can answer right now, because it is his turn.
I can't do anything.
And yeah, he can't actually do anything. He's mind controlled. Well, his whole nervous system has been hijacked, is what I should say. We're going to spend 20 minutes of this video waiting for them to figure out this riddle. So,
I want to say
when you're
witches, but
editing
that's
this rhyme,
stupid.
put in a funny. We'll be right back after this.
Yeah,
mental
and then
break.
you gotta add the either the Jeopardy music or the.
That's Because I want to say witches, but that sounds dumb as hell.
Dude, I straight up know what this shit is. I'm shocked that you haven't figured this out, Rhyme.
I think I'm
Is
thinking
that your answer?
Because I thought witches, I thought mimics. Mimics definitely ain't right because they don't hide in forest.
Try a Sprite.
You could give up your answer to someone else.
The one person who knows who it is mind controlled right now.
By the way, you cannot move from that spot now.
Oh, me?
If you do, it will get a attack of opportunity that will not miss, because it has posed its question on you.
Wait, what?
Was that like a special ability it has?
No, it's the fact that he's entangled in the nest with it, and his paws are literally on either side of him.
Oh, I was about to say that would be so fucking cool.
There are some that can do that. They have.
Wait, hold on. I don't
high
have a
enough
time
level.
limit though. Sphinxes don't impose time limits, so I can just pass my turn, right?
Yes, I said that.
No, you said pass my answer on to
Hold
somebody
on,
else.
Luke. Luke, you were saying?
What's the question again? The riddle?
The riddle is, they hide in forests, they take your name, they curse your loved ones, but take no blame.
Okay.
Completely silent. I pass my turn.
Looking up at this undead sphinx that has just posed your question, you close your mouth and give no intention to answer right now. And it passes on to the next person. Lux. According to this, you're at 5 health. Why are you at 5 health?
Stabbed him once, but that was only 6 damage.
Why are you at 5 health? Did you not reset your health?
Did he not use his hit dice on the rest?
There you go. He's got 15 health. That's better. He only had the 6 damage because y'all long rested, and I give full health until you're level 7. I took care of it. So anyways, Lux, it is your turn. You have just been stabbed in the collarbone, and you saw Tiberius run, and this undead sphinx raise up. So you immediately turned your back on Tiberius and focused on the death in front of you. No, the person that stabbed you. How do you want to do it?
Do I see the spider that's on his neck?
No, so he's looking at you. You can see the slight string that's going up, connecting to the ceiling, but you cannot physically see the spider at this time. But you know it's there. You can see the string that goes down to it.
I'm gonna swing at the string.
You're going to swing at the string with your mace?
Well, I'm wondering, well, at least maybe I can detach it from the roof. Maybe try to fucking cut his whatever.
I get it. Yeah, I just had to ask with your mace.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing I can attempt to cut it with.
Make an attack roll at disadvantage.
Fun.
Believe in you, buddy.
He is moving, and so the string is moving with him.
That's fair.
I'm
so,
a pretty
really
ballerina.
So I have to roll it.
Roll it, and then roll it again. Take the lower number.
Come on, Fry. Come on, Fry.
6. Yeah, it's bad.
You swipe at the string right as he ducks back, and it whiffs right in front of it. That will count as your bonus action, as you were attempting to do something outside of standard combat. You still have 1 action and movement. Mind you, if you do try to move from this location, he will get an attack of opportunity on you, unless you use a disengage.
To me.
Or some shit.
I have a question. That desk, is that to scale to his back? Like if I were to attempt to shove him?
It's a little lower than his higher back. Like it'd come up to just below where his shoulder blades are, about mid back. That's about where the edge of that vanity would be. So you'd end up like bending him over backwards.
Whoa! Don't want to do that.
Why not? Why not?
Is
Well,
there any way
You could just try to grab him.
Just
Yeah,
grapple me.
I can try to grapple. Yeah, I'm gonna grapple you. I'm gonna try to restrain you.
Make
So I don't
a
get
strength check. So you
My
need to
strength
do a
is
strength
shit.
throw.
I believe in you.
And then he needs
20.
to make a strength saving throw.
Yes, Fry, I'm so proud of you. My strength's a -1. Come on. Let's go.
You successfully, after some fighting and tuffling, you are able to get your arms around him. Do you want to hold him chest to chest, or do you want to actually spin him around?
Bro, spin me. You're gonna get stabbed.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin him. So I got him.
So you grab his arms and twist him around, wrapping and crossing his arms in front of him and holding him against your chest, lifting him slightly off the ground so he has no form of attack on you. You do take 2 damage in the process due to sharp knives.
Fair.
But there's small nicks that you can handle. And now, as you're looking, you can see the spider is a crystal spider dug into the back of his neck and is slightly pulsing, and the thin thread going right up in front of your nose.
Beautiful. So I see.
Are you going to move? Yeah.
Move. I say, yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reorient myself so I can be aware of what's behind me.
Okay, so you're just going to spin around.
Yeah,
That's not
basically,
moving.
I'm just gonna spin. Yeah,
You're going to move with Ding Dong in
Move
your
back
arms.
a couple of steps so you're not pushing him further away from me
Why
so that I
is
can
this
fucking help.
question to be done
Uh,
so super? Why all the
And then you're going to take a couple steps back.
Yeah, I'll take the couple steps back
Okay.
with
Yeah,
Harold's
this room's-
loud suggestion.
Calls you, come back here, back up, and you take a couple steps back, holding him in your arms.
Yep.
Okay. The spider that's attached to his neck, the string shakes, and a second one crawls down, and is now staring at you in the face. That's that one.
That's unfortunate.
Harold, what was your initiative?
6.
Okay.
I think.
I don't know why it didn't. Okay, there you go. It is Harold's turn.
Alright, so I have 2 weapons. The first one is my dagger. I'm going to use that to try to do a kind of like a slashing attack on the spider that's mind controlling. And then the rapier, I'm going to do a downward swing at the one that's coming down at.
So you're going to do a thrust or a slash. So slash is side to side, thrust is point first. At the angle you're doing, if you do a slash, you're going to cut the side of his throat.
Thrust.
You can do it. I'm at
You're
full
going
health.
to thrust into the small crystalling, and then you're going to downward swan at the one that's floating.
Yes.
Okay. I need you to make an attack roll for the small one first with your dagger. Is your dagger in your offhand?
How do I know which one's which?
So would you draw your rapier with your main hand?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's your offhand. You're going to roll with disadvantage.
Okay, so roll 2d20s.
Roll
What was
two attack rolls with the dagger.
That's hit the +2, right?
Yep.
5.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5.
So 5. Okay. Now you need to roll an attack roll with your rapier.
2, 4. Damn.
I'm so glad you got low on that one. So you go to thrust, and he like jerks his head forward, missing. And you go to swipe down with your rapier, and Lux goes, "I don't want to lose my arms," and so twists out of the way of your rapier. Don't hit me, because
You hold
downward
still. I know what I'm doing.
as your rapier tinks off the ground because you did a full chop. Stay still. I'm trying to get this. Okay. We're back at
Hang
the top.
on. I got a
The
bonus action.
Sphinx looks down at you, Tiberius, and expects an answer. Do you have an answer?
Kilver's still taking over.
Yeah, Kilver's still taking over.
Can I do my bonus action?
That's what kind
Oh,
of
wait,
Sphinx is?
wait. It's an undead Sphinx. What's your bonus action?
Healing words for the idiot holding the mind-controlled guy.
Yes, you can give a healing word to the idiot holding the mind control guy.
Okay.
For the record, that degenerate actually has a name in the party. It's called Lux and the Degenerates. You guys still haven't even made it out of this crypt to make a party name.
It's becoming more apparent the degeneracy of this group. I'm just saying. The first thought was, let's fuck the Sphinx.
I mean, is it an...
That is
but
degen, right? Like, look it up
I'm
in the
saying-
dictionary. Your photos are right there.
Is it a Gyno Sphinx and Andro Sphinx?
It is an undead Sphinx.
So am I really not allowed
Which-
to seduce it?
It's a girl.
My boy just
You can
asked the
try.
gender.
I want to try.
I hate you.
Oh, you're currently doing your bonus action, so you need to roll. Lux, you need to roll 1d4?
Plus
2d4.
1d4.
1d4 plus 3.
For what?
Healing. It's just roll a d4, add 3, and that's how much health you get.
Okay.
You were down 3 or 4 health points, weren't you?
6.
Roll
Stabbed him.
3, and you said add what?
Plus 3.
So
So you're at
6.
full health.
Woo, I'm at full health. Woo-hee.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, the undead sphinx looks down at you, expecting an answer. Tiberius. Do you have an answer?
The wind.
Is that your answer?
Nah, stupid.
What do you think?
Think
Again.
about the riddle.
In here, the Jeopardy music.
I forgot. So 1, 4, second, 9. First of all, 1, 2, no land.
I live in the forest. I take your name. I curse your family. Blah blah blah.
But I take
no
no
blame.
blame.
I take no blame.
Obviously, y'all haven't played every
Ever played what?
module.
No, this is my
Yeah,
first ever game with
I'm,
D&D.
I'm aware for you three, but this ding
Well-
dong is a veteran, so he should at least know this one.
Do swamps count?
Because
Are you counting
there's
swamps
actually
in the
2
riddle?
options, but because I said forest, it's only 1 option.
Give us the 2 options.
No!
Please.
I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. The Fae.
You have answered correctly.
Jesus Christ. Oh, what was the sword?
I said a pig, or not a pixie, but a
Ding
fairy
dong
or a
over here
whatever.
has been saying things that belong to the Fae family ever since the riddle was said. And none of you picked up on it. Because he's like, it's a pixie, it's a fairy, it's this, that, the other. And they're all Fae.
Dog, I've
They
been playing.
I
will
knew.
take
I
what
knew.
you say, and then they don't take blame if something bad happens because they granted it.
I've been
it's,
playing D&D
hun-
since I was 12, dog. Jesus
That is the legend. Now I gotta think of a second riddle because I didn't expect that one to actually.
Christ. That hurt my head.
Okay, so
Dude, I was going too deep. I was thinking like, okay, so hags curse your family,
looks
but
down
no,
at you.
keep playing.
that is correct. With its wingspan opening, it jumps over you and lands around Harold now.
What's up, baby girl?
Uh,
I start
You
playing
better
a
roll-
slow,
it's hard
sexy
to
melody.
wrap around him. He is now unable to move from this location without getting injured.
You better roll a nat 20.
Better not do a hard one because I don't know anything about D&D.
If he rolls his 20, I'm smoking a cigar. He's celebrating.
Can I just be like in my head, in my own head, just be like shaking my head this entire fucking time, seeing the shenanigans unfold?
So it looks down at you and poses this riddle, which you do not answer until it is your turn, for the record.
Okay.
What always runs, but never walks, often murmurs, never talks, has a bed, but never sleeps, an open mouth that never eats.
Bruh.
I said not a
Shush.
hard one.
That is not a hard one.
Can you write that in DMs or in the chat or something?
Yes.
Dude, this one's a classic. I love this one.
I was about to say, this is like a standard one. This is literally I
Not
pulled it off.
D&D related.
This
It-
is like a straight classic.
This is a classic D&D riddle, but it is often used outside of it.
Actually, the first place I read
I
this was
put it
in
in
a
chat.
Hemingway book.
This, for the record, the title of this video is Riddle Me This.
Hate you.
Can we give him a hint without giving him the answer?
On
If you
your
know
turn.
if you know what it is, you cannot say the answer or it will change its riddle for the person it's asking. But you can give him a hint if it is your turn to act.
I have not ended my turn.
That being said, it is now Ragnar's turn. It wasn't your turn to begin with. It was the Sphinx's turn. It is Ragnar's turn. Ragnar, you are currently standing in front of about a 2-foot tall spider. As this had all progressed over there, the spider grew. from about 4 inches to 2 feet.
How much health can I know how much health this spider has?
You cannot tell how much spider it has, but it is small and frail and looks like you could smush it with your boot.
It's growing.
Shh.
I'm just saying.
You want to attack it? Do you want to run away from it? What do you want to do with it?
Cast Ice Knife.
Say again?
Can I cast Ice Knife?
You want to cast Ice Knife on it?
Yes.
Okay, let me see. You should have all your spell slots back. Ice Knife is a level 1. Go ahead and roll to attack.
D20?
Yes.
Yep,
17.
plus 5.
20. Plus 5 would be 22.
Alright, so 5 feet, so that includes you. Okay, so it'll make 1d10, so roll a d10.
Five.
So it takes 5 damage, and then you both will take 6 damage each. So what was the damage you rolled?
17 plus 5 would be 22.
How did you get 17?
That's his attack roll. He
No,
rolled
not
5
your-
for-
He rolled 5 for damage?
Yeah.
So that's 10 plus 6. So it, okay. Ragnar, you take 6 damage. The ice knife hits the spider and explodes into shards, damaging everything but the spider. And the spider grows again.
I knew it. I called that.
It is now up to your waist. Shh. Luke does. Luke knows the rock.
I already said getting magic, dog.
Anyways, continuing on, Ragnar. Do you want to try to move? Do you want to? I don't think you have a bonus action to use.
So I can move.
Yes, if you move out of this 5-foot radius of it, it will get an attack of opportunity and attack you. It's literally those tiles around it.
It should be. Well, you can shapeshift as a bonus action.
Not a bonus action, no. It's an action. He doesn't have the feat. If you move there, it's going to attack you. You're good. You're good. You're good. So you're going to move around it?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. So you dodge around it as the shard explodes, and you're peppered with ice flakes from your own weapon, seeing your spell had no effect except to make it bigger. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
The spider's going to turn around and bite you. It now uses 11. Does 11 hit?
No.
No, it does not. So it bites at you, but as you're dodging around, you dodge past its bite. Right? Next, Kilvir. Make
Still
a
controlled.
make a strength saving throw.
Oh, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna fail.
Actually, you need to make a strength check. Make a strength check, and
Okay.
then I need the saving throw from Lux.
Okay, strength.
Saving throw.
Strength check. Here we go. And I failed that shit.
Oh. Never mind. You don't need to throw. Don't need to do a check. Your passive strength restrained.
internal fighting. I'm fighting the spider.
You notice that Kilver has gone limp in your arms.
I've gone limp noodle.
Okay.
Just smack him and the spider on the table.
Tiberius, it is your turn.
Trying to think of how to say this. Harold, what in nature flows and has a bed?
Is that it?
That's my hint.
Okay.
What in nature flows and has
For the
a bed?
record, that takes your bonus action. Okay, you can
Okay.
go now.
If it's not a D&D,
It's
strictly
not.
D&D, then I think I know. Well, with that hint,
It's not
I know.
D&D.
But I
It's
was
just-
already thinking of that.
All right, so I can move there.
So remember, tiles. Each tile is 5. You can move there, or there, or there, or there. Try to keep it on the tile so it's easier
Okay.
to measure.
Elbow hurts so bad. I don't know why.
And since they're eating magic, Pawn, does force damage count since that's blunt magic?
It's a type of magic. It could do damage. You don't know what it's immune to. So far, heat and ice hasn't worked.
Stab the motherfucker! I say across the room.
I can't reach him to stab him.
Throw your fucking dagger at him then.
A lot of non-magical shit.
Throw your non-magical dagger. As the chanted dagger of multiplying is currently just limply in.
Unfortunately,
Kilmer's
both
limping.
my daggers are magical.
And I toss you mine. Shall I toss you mine?
So I will point out, ranged magic and physical magic are two different things. So an enchantment or a rune written or something put onto a blade magic does not always necessarily mean that if it's immune to magic, that blade won't work. It still has steel under it. Now, if it was a blade made entirely of magic, so like the blade itself is magic, then it wouldn't work on immune to magic things, because that would just be force magic put into a shape. But again, you only know it's immune to heat and frost right now.
I'm Eldritch Blast it. Worst comes to worst, its
Oh,
head's
no.
gonna get knocked into that pillar.
Okay. Roll to attack. You missed.
6. Yeah.
So you flick your Eldritch Blast to try to test it, and it just completely whiffs because you're a little scared of the reflection. Okay, next turn. Lux, it is your turn. You're holding a limp thing with a spider now just looking at
Thing?
you. Limp Kilver.
The spider still has.
So there's a spider that's attached to its neck
Yeah.
and is controlling him. And there's now a second spider on the web with its own little web looking right at you.
I'm
Yeah.
internally yelling, "Beat their ass!"
I'm gonna look the one that's looking at me in the eyes as I attempt to bite the one that's on his neck. No, I'm gonna actually type.
You're going to bite the
the
spider
one
on his neck.
Yep.
Okay?
Do you have a bite attack?
Roll an attack.
I'm a
It's
fucking
a bonus
dog.
action. It's a bonus action.
That's sick. That's really sick.
19.
What's your
Hell yeah.
armor class, Kilver?
That hits.
Okay. Just make sure. I need you to
Sorry.
roll damage.
I'm biting it off. So this is better than anything. 4.
So, Kilver, you're limp, having your body having given control, and all of a sudden there's an excruciating pain as a chunk of your neck is ripped off the back. You take 4 damage and are now bleeding. You will lose 2 health every
Oops.
turn until it is patched up.
Worth.
Did the spider go with that
It's
chunk?
1d4, but I make it 2 health for the
Wait,
record.
that was a
just a heads
bonus
up.
though.
That was your bonus action.
Then I'm gonna heal him.
So you're going to release him and cast a heal on him.
Yeah. So the spider's dead.
Yes,
No-
the
no
spider
more
that was on his neck is now in your gullet. You chomp down on it to kill it, and now you have this icky, nasty, oozing blood. However, being half what you are immune to consuming poisons.
Good to know.
I had a freaking midnight snack up in here.
And
Through
then,
your, for the record, through your digestive system. You
I'm-
can't consume it, but you can still be poisoned.
gotcha. I'm gonna go ahead and use Cure Wounds at a first level for him.
Okay.
So
Roll the Healy.
rolling the Heelys, he is going to take 6.
You are
And
healed
I'm
for
fully
6.
healed.
The wound patches itself and regrows itself in the small bask of moonlight
Yeah.
that shines through a crack in the ceiling.
And I tell him, sorry, but it had to be done. What happened to the other spider, though, that was kind of hanging on there? Because now I'm assuming he's gone limp and, like, is on the floor, or at least not gained full.
Well, coincidentally, next turn, you feel something crawling on the back of your neck.
Ah, god damn it.
Make
And
the
it is
saving
going to-
throw.
Hit the gritty.
Don't hit the gritty. Smack the shit.
Okay, so it does successfully bite into your neck.
Okay.
What do we
You need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Save that shit. Be a smart dog.
16.
As it bites into your neck, yet again, a small gleam of moonlight covers your neck, and the spider shrieks in pain as it evaporates into crystal glass.
Bet.
And as that dies, you hear, coming from down that long hall you came down, a horrific shriek of anger.
Oh, please don't do that again.
Yeah, that cut out most of the way, but alright. Understandable.
And I gotta get it for the video. Anyways. Don't keep me up so high, especially with my new mic. Next turn is Harold. You have to answer the riddle.
Is a river great?
You have answered correct.
Yay!
Now seduce it.
You, for the record, that does not take an action or bonus action due to the fact that it was a riddle imposed by a sphinx. So you still have your action, movement, and bonus action.
Barking on move.
There's the other spider over by Ragnar.
I can walk 30 feet.
I'm about to just stab that fucking spider.
That's the Sphinx. You're right here.
It's close enough.
Yeah, you can get there.
All of you should be able to mostly cross the room without any problems.
So now I use both of my fucking dagger and rapier to try to kill this spider.
Okay, so make a attack roll with your rapier and a disadvantage with your dagger.
Attack roll is 15 plus 2, 17. Oh, no, sorry. 17, this is the second one. 19 plus 2 is 17 for the dagger.
17 to hit and your rapier.
And then the 1 for the rapier. Damn. 6.
Okay, so you go to swipe at it with your dagger, and you are able to just easily lop off one of its legs. But then you go in for your rapier, and it hops and hisses at you as your rapier bounces off the floor. It is mad at you. Takes 2 damage.
Alright, and for my bonus action, I am going to heal myself because this is about to hurt. I cast level 1 healing word, and I get 4 health.
Yep.
Makes me 1, 2,
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
The Sphinx now jumps over and comes around you, Kilver.
Ah, fuck. Now I'm gonna get a hard one.
I am the ender of worlds. I slumber beneath the surface. When the world comes calling, I erupt. Hold on, I gotta. That's not what it is. What? That's funny. Hold on, I gotta rewrite it. Hold on, I can't think of. Hold on, I gotta pull up the actual thing. This one is a D&D one.
Well, it's been real.
You know what's crazy? I found the monster page. Zombie sphinxes can't speak.
Shush. It depends on the level of who raised it. Or if it raised itself. Or if it's even dead.
You said it was dead.
I said it looked undead.
No, you said the word. It is.
It
an
is
undead
undead. It is a sphinx. But you don't know how it became undead. And this is homebrew, motherfucker.
Because I specifically asked which of the two sphinxes it could have been.
Yeah, I didn't even know that there was 2 types of sphinxes. I thought there was just one.
There's
there's
Gyno
like
and
multiple.
well, when you're talking about like threat level, it's Gyno and Andro. If it was Gyno, I was gonna attack. I'm not gonna lie. But nah. You're Jewish, Fry.
It's slaves.
Yeah, no, if it was a Gyno Sphinx, I was gonna attack it. Because they only have like 130.
But the whole Moses thing.
Mm-hmm.
Good old
I
classic
would
Pharaoh
go further
Pharaoh.
into that, but I feel like you would get demonetized.
See, that's the beauty of me. I never heard that fish ain't getting to work all the time. Dog, imagine being that fish talking to your boss like, "Hey, dog, I'm sorry I missed the meeting. This Jew decided to open the sea."
Died right in front of my eyes.
Because you know that fish boss looked him dead in the eye and went, "Terry, if you just slept in, can't you just say so?"
Why homie gotta be named Terry?
Terry the trout.
And then there's Barry the bass. And
Larry
then
the
Sally
lobster.
the salmon.
Larry the lobster. Tony the tuna.
SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, of course I did.
Okay,
There's
here's your riddle.
Fargo the flounder.
Here's your riddle, Kilver.
Yeah.
I am the world ender. I am invincible to all. Below the world I slumber until the magic does fall.
This is from that cool gold.
I hold my tongue and hope somebody knows what the fuck it's talking about.
Bro, one sec.
So again,
I know
I am
that-
the world ender. I am invincible to all. Below the world I slumber until the magic does fall.
Yeah.
Okay. That is that turn for the Sphinx. Next, Ragnar, what are you going to do?
So, let's see what we have got now. Storage. Inventory. Can I swing at?
Can you what? Loudly and clearly into the microphone.
Can I swing at the spider with my weapon?
Yes. You can swing at the spider with your weapon.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
So you'll roll to attack.
No, baby, go play.
Oh, why'd it add a D4?
So right click to delete the dice and then re-roll.
One sec.
Are you using one-handed or two-handed? You have a staff.
I'll use this staff.
You only have a staff. Are you using it with one hand hitting it or two hands hitting it?
Two hands.
Okay.
Not
Nat 20. Okay. That will be 1d8 plus a d6.
So D6 and D8.
Yep. 1d8 plus a d6. 8 damage. So you bonk it on the head for 8 damage. Okay. Is that all you're doing?
Can I move?
You can try. Like I said, it'll get an opportunity of attack if you move out of its range.
I'll move this way.
So you dodge back around it. It's going to take a bite at you. So it's this. 15 plus 6 is 24. Does 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Which is a
D20 plus your Constitution modifier. You take 2 damage, and then your Constitution modifier. How much damage does he take in total? I don't remember.
Constitution. That's a plus
8 plus what?
plus 2.
Okay. You passed. Okie dokie.
EK, I got a question.
Hold on. Yes, what's your question?
For the riddle, does the thing you're thinking of have 30 strength?
Oh,
It's between me and you.
Well, let me go look. Plus 10.
Plus 10? Okay. I don't know how to hint this.
I
That's what I thought. I don't know how to hint it without like giving it away because this is a hard one.
know, right?
Which is
I
sad.
only know one world ender, and it's from such a fucking awful source.
And it's the issue is, no matter what I say, you're gonna get it, and it's just gonna be giving you the answer because of how popular it is.
We'll see. I'm just gonna go with what I think it is. I only know one world ender, so I'm guessing it's
I
that.
think I know what it is.
Go with your gut. That's all I can say. Go with your gut. I can't help you on this one.
Can I
Okay.
give him a hint?
Yeah, just send it.
Okay.
If I get this right, I'm gonna tell you about where I learned about these things from too.
For the record, there is a second verse to the riddle. If you guys can't pass the first section of the riddle, they'll give you a second section to try to help.
Oh, so we can we get 2 tries at it.
Well, if you say, I don't know, it'll give you a second part of the riddle.
Oh well, fuck. I'm saying I don't fucking know.
See, nah.
Wait, does it?
It depends on
anything-
the difficulty.
Oh, okay. Is it? Okay. Does it do?
Hold on, wait,
what happens if
wait,
it's bad?
wait. Oh yeah, it's your turn. So,
Yeah.
do
So
you want to give an answer?
Rhyme. Should I send it?
Send it.
A Tarrasque.
That answer is correct.
Yes.
Fuck yes.
I couldn't
So-
think of a way to hint it, dog.
You
Make
get
it
you
this
get
motherfucker
you get all your you have a movement, you have attack, and you have a bonus action. Or not a
Okay.
bonus action, sorry.
My hint
You're not
is
supposed to have a bonus action because you
potato.
gave an answer.
Okay.
Oh no, that's for hints. Never mind. Yeah, you still have your bonus action. You completed the
Oh.
riddle.
Okay. I'm going to. So I'm gonna get pissed off if I move since I answered it correctly, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Everybody moved.
I'm gonna whack right in front of the spider and stab it.
Currently looking this way. Go ahead.
Oh, do I get sneak attack then or no?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, I should. Yes, W.
Attack right in
W.
our last.
Okay.
I know the traps and the
20 for the first knife.
Good.
$22 for the second knife.
24. You don't have disadvantage. You roll the first one, your main knife with advantage.
Right.
Remem-
Well, I
So
hit.
if you do the sneak attack, you
Mhm.
get advantage, which
Mhm.
negates your disadvantage on your offhand, but gives you advantage on your main hand. So you have a 24 and a 20 to hit, which both hit.
Wonderful,
You're using which daggers?
My daggers of dueling.
Copy. Okay. Roll
And
for damage.
then 1 knife, 2 knife, and then a sneaky. So 5 plus 4 is 9, 18 damage.
18. Okay. So you swipe at this spider, and it scars across the back, right? Back of the abdomen, almost cutting it in half. To which then the abdomen drops off, and it starts to shake, splitting legs of its own as it crawls up as a second spider.
Nope. I'm out here.
Oh. That is interesting. How'd we kill the first one? We got evaporated. Lux, do moonbeam on this motherfucker.
It shrank.
Well, yeah, because that's the back half ass of the spider. Oh, it's like a motherfucking slime from Minecraft.
You just have to keep breaking them down.
Is it, Poe?
I don't know.
We're about to find out.
Well, yeah, we better find out.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's... I still have a bonus action, so I'm going to... Let's see, I moved... How far did I move? I moved
Look at the hell diver over there.
like 14 feet.
I will point out, if you try to move, one of them will have an opportunity of attack on you.
Like, what does it do? 1d2 damage? Like, come on.
No, it won't, because I'm using my bonus action to disengage, and I'm going over here, behind the pillar.
Okie dokie. Tiberius?
If I sprint and kick, do I get a bonus for momentum?
I'll give you 1d4 if you can make a dexterity check to make sure you don't trip.
Alright.
And then an athletics check to see if you can actually hit it.
I'm going to sprint and kick the first spider.
Okay, so roll a dexterity check to make sure you can sprint in a straight line.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Because it is only 5 feet.
So dexterity.
Yep. Dexterity save check. Yeah, check.
8. Question mark.
So you go to step forward and immediately know you're going to roll your foot. Your foot rolls as you go to make your kick. Make an athletics check to see if you can kick it with disadvantage. Why are you rolling 4 of them?
I don't know why I rolled 4.
Anyways, you got a 3. And your kick goes way over the top of them, and you do a small roll and end up running into the bard over here. Oh, I selected both of you somehow. And you crash into Pearl Herald, and you are both now knocked down.
Where you're going, you oaf. Getting me all dirty.
You know,
That's what she
you almost had me for a second on that riddle, though, because until I realized you said from the ground, I was thinking Tiamat.
Oh, you want to hear what the second verse was?
What?
There is only one, it is subject to none. He is the beast on the stars he feasts.
Yeah, I would have. That would have got it to me immediately. I'm not gonna lie.
Second verse would have not helped me at all.
So there can only be one Trask in existence on the material plane.
On the material plane?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's literally the destroyer of worlds. It consumes worlds. The way people normally, they trap it by putting it underground, and with immovable rods, and that's how it slumbers underground, which is a reference for the record to the Gold Coast.
Aren't they supposed to be borderline? You can't even banish them, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you have to just straight up find somehow to defeat them and then put them back down.
The way I know is immovable rods of magic will chain them down to the world. It's the only way to do it that I know.
Get that one weird.
There's a couple other ways, but
Anyway,
we'll
let's
not go over
progress.
that. You're not fighting Trask yet.
Yeah,
Not for a
he
minute.
said yet.
Is it my turn?
They have like they can get up to
Let's
900
see.
health,
It is
dog.
Lux's turn.
A triple.
You know, I'm gonna consider
Five turns.
taking doing that a moonbeam on these lovely
You're going to do
Spideys.
Moonbeam. Do you have that? That's on your mace, right?
yeah, a beam that shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high circle, centered at a point within range. I don't know what it means by within range. Oh, the range is 120 feet / 5 feet.
So it's 120 feet up, 5 feet around.
Okay.
Um,
So about like that.
Ghostly Flames must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on failed, half if succeeded. What is the Constitution saving throw? It doesn't actually say what the Constitution is. Oh, Con 12.
Oh yeah.
Must make a Con 12. Okay. Let me take a peeksy poo.
Both them bitches.
Oh.
I thought Moonbeam's
Fine.
Constitution throw scaled with your wisdom.
That's where it's automatically done 12 for Lux.
Okay.
So Constitution saving throw. Nat 20 if passed. So it takes 1d10 damage.
Do I need to hit cast?
Both of them have evaporated in ghost. So what you guys see, right? So you're currently tangled with the bard, Tiberius. You're tangled. Kilver, you see them at your feet looking up at the two spiders, and Ragnar, you're getting ready to hit both of them with your staff. When out of nowhere, breaking through the roof in various points to coalesce into this one solid pillar, 5 feet wide, on both spiders is a solid beam of dim moonlight that rushes down. As the spiders seem to shake it off, ghostly flames erupt all over their body, forcing them to emit a horrendous shriek, evaporating both of them into non-existence.
He is having such a blast.
Dead bug, dead bug.
Should I hit the one charge, or should I just mark it off as charge? Like
You have hit one charge off.
Because I only have one, so.
Yep. You have to go into a full moon and charge it. Or get a blessing, one of the two.
When I go on there, it doesn't let me mark the charges, or that I
You're
used
fine.
it. How do I? Huh? Why isn't it doing it though?
There you go. I did it. I don't know why. I think you have to click Moonbeam and then click the charge button.
I did. I clicked
So you
it
click-
maybe like 5 different times.
There it is. I got it. Whatever.
Oh, did it do it on it? Like I refreshed. That might have why it did it.
Maybe.
Oopsie.
Okay.
If it just popped up. Oh.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Down the hall, you hear a very familiar sound of spider eggs, very large spider eggs, coming down the hall. Harold, it is your turn.
I gently caress young Tiberius's face and ask him if he would like to dismount from me.
Disentangle. That'll take you an action to get up
Quick question.
and disentangle.
It
What's your question?
It does say on each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet. So that means the beam is
Correct.
still there?
Yeah, the beam's still there.
Okay.
As long as you don't break concentration, the beam's there.
Okay.
Yep.
Which only happens
Which,
when you get
because
damaged.
it's a charge on a weapon, you do not require concentration. For the record.
Cool.
As long as he doesn't actually swing his mace and hit something with it, it'll continue to, and he doesn't unequip his mace. Sorry. As long as you don't unequip, as long as you are holding your mace, it exists.
He's a
But as
nice
soon as-
DM with enchantments.
As I said, session 0 is very important to me. I don't know if y'all have seen Ragnar's freaking shield. Which reminds me, actually, the damage he had he was immune to. Now that I
To be
think about
fair,
it.
I wasn't expecting a session 0. I was just helping people with numbers, and they turned it into one.
Okay. Harold, you're caressing Tiberius and whisper into his ear, "Would you like to disentangle or take it to the bed?"
I rolled
Let me
for
caress.
seduction.
You rolled to seduce. You need to make a charisma saving throw.
Degen. Degen.
Swear to God.
I need no. You make a charisma check, but that
Okay.
counts because it's the same number. He needs to make a charisma saving throw. Again,
God.
you hit it twice.
God.
I don't know why I'm hitting it twice.
For the record, Tiberius is now charmed by Harold.
Well, I don't know why it's rolling it twice.
Does he get a lover's embrace bonus?
Wrong
Okay,
game.
that takes that turn. The Sphinx now leaps on Lux. And I totally forgot to get the riddle. Hold on.
Does this not like answer my riddles 3 you can cross the bridge? Like goddamn.
You would like to have to answer 3?
Didn't we? Yeah, that was 3.
That was 1 per person.
Oh, I see how this works.
Pronounced as 1 letter and written with 3. 2 letters there are, and 2 only in me. I'm
That's what
double,
she
I'm
said.
single, I'm black, blue, and gray. I read from both ends, and the same either way.
Dog, drop that in general, so
Yeah, that needs a copy paste.
you can't find the longest one, dog.
It's actually the easiest one, too. Pronounced as 1 letter and written with 3. 2 letters there are, and 2 only in me. I'm double, I'm single, I'm black, blue, and gray. I'm red from both ends, the same either way. He's copy pasting it to Google the
That's
answer.
so easy.
Channel campaign messages in
Yeah,
the
so
Discord.
if you go to the Discord under campaign voice, there's a little bubble for open chat. If you pull that up, that's where it is.
You.
So look at the channel we're in.
I know the answer. I know the answer.
I said it's an easy one.
It
Okay,
is
that
fairly
is the
easy.
Sphinx's turn. It is now Ragnar's turn. Ragnar, do you by chance know what the riddle's answer is?
I do not.
Okay, what do you want to do for this turn? There's not really much you can do, unless you want to go hit the Sphinx.
Like the most common.
Turn my camera on.
Like I've heard this riddle so much, it's great.
Can I go peek around the corner of the hallway?
You can only walk that far, but you're heading towards the corner of the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay. Ragnar's heading out the room to go and calls back, I'm gonna go see what's down the hall. Getting out of the Sphinx's range before he's trapped and has to force a riddle. Okay, that's Ragnar's turn. Kilvir.
The spiders are all dead, yeah?
Correct.
Yeah.
The spiders are
Oh.
dead. You have this big glowy beam of moonlight. Lux is trapped with the riddle that was said, and then the other 2 are canoodling on the floor.
Can I help the cadoodling pair up so they don't have to waste their actions?
They don't need help.
They don't. Okay. Well, I'll let you
They
two
are
have your.
purposefully canoodling on the floor.
I will let you two
No.
have your fuck. I'll let you two have your fuck session.
One of us is purposely canoodling on the floor. Wait, hold on.
And-
Hold on.
Like it,
We are
Yeah.
retconning that. I am immune to being charmed.
Yeah, but not seduced
But you said I was charmed.
by his seduction, not actual like magical. It's not magical charm.
Just
Yeah, you right. You right.
Mister goes and screws the water genasi. He doesn't want to
Hey,
screw the half-elf
you-
bard
The water genasi was into me.
who's into your experimentation with her potions.
We can experiment on.
I mean,
Experimented with that touche. Alright, Kilvir went to go with Ragnar. Tiberius, you
Yeah.
are currently canoodling. Lux, do you have an answer?
Between canoodling, can I yell at Lux a hint?
No, you're too focused
I
on
am
beans
not gonna
juice.
It's still my turn. Is it
fucking
still my
Googled
turn?
it. I googled it. I don't give a
You
fuck.
can.
oh my god.
Oh my
I,
god.
I'm gonna say my hint anyways as a bonus action.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Visual.
Yeah, thanks.
Optometry.
I didn't even need a hint. I'm smarter than all of you.
Tiberius didn't need a hint either. He
I got all
obviously
of them
didn't pay
except
attention to what
mine.
you said.
I got
I
literally-
gave the fucking hint. What you mean?
I was like, I got all of them except mine.
So, what is your answer,
Oh.
Lux?
And
I got all of them, so fuck you.
And I?
Mhm.
It looks at you disgruntled, as if it knows you didn't come upon that answer yourself, but shrugs nonetheless, and leaps after Ragnar.
Oop.
I won't get
As it passes the barrier of the room, it falls over, dead.
Rip the homie.
I wasn't gonna figure it out no other way.
How? Oh, so it must have only been able to live in that room or some shit. Okay, works for me.
Do you want to
We are
set theory
forgetting about
out?
the.
Drag it back into the room.
We forgot about the screech from down the hall, by the way.
Yeah, that's what me and Ragnar are going to investigate.
Speaking of, now that it's over Lux's turn, down the hall, on the other side of the body of the giant sphinx that is now blocking the hall, you see large spider legs start coming around it,
Well, be dead, man.
followed by the most beautiful dark elf face you have ever seen, that is contorted into a face of rage.
Did he just spawn Shelob?
I was gonna say another Drydar, but it is a Drydar.
Drider. Which is now stuck on the other side of the Sphinx and cannot get in.
Why is the
The Sphinx
Sphinx
is
dead?
What are you doing?
Okay, I'm
It left out of the
gonna
room.
Yoing. Reinforcements.
Boing.
You are no longer in combat. For the record, you are no longer actively in combat. You can now move around and do what you need. No canoodling on the bed. That's reserved for between sessions.
I run over here and I yell, "Stop fucking groping each other and get over here!"
Yeah, Harold, we need your special ability.
My boy is learning quick.
What did he say?
Harold, we need your social ability.
What did he say?
I pushed the fucking
I can't
bard
tell
on
if he
me.
said social ability
He said
or
special.
Oh, he said special ability.
social ability.
He's
Dude,
asking you to
it's
go over
like-
and fuck the Spider-Man.
Hey, yo, you got 8 arms, but only 1 out.
Actually, a spider has 3 of those.
No
I'm-
shot for real.
I just
That
want-
is true, yeah.
You got 3 holes. Which
I
one do you
mean,
want me to use?
Actually, it's got 6 at that point.
In case this goes
Yeah,
bad, I'm still
spiders,
maintaining my
butthole is like-
opinion.
So, hold on. So Ragnar and the Bard are currently standing on the other side of this huge piling corpse of stinky Sphinx. And Harold, you're going to try to seduce the Drider,
Hell yeah.
which is, for the record, a Drider is a female dark elf, the most beautiful dark elf you'll ever find, with the back half of a spider, literally stomach down. It's a centaur but spider version, and they're always female.
Are those like natural or are they created?
Roll a religion check.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I
Procreate
know,
with this
fun
thing?
fact.
I think he's literally the worst person to ask for the religion check too.
15.
15. Driders are servants of Loth that are priestesses of Loth that have given themselves completely and fully unto her. They are the queens of the Underdark. What they say goes. They control all spiders. They control all. The highest among them is Shelob, the queen of all Driders, who is the high priestess of Loth in the
What?
Underdark.
See, I don't know if he said that because I said Shelob, or if he actually thought Shelob too beforehand.
No, Shelob is the high priestess of law.
What language do they speak?
Probably Undercommon.
Could speak Common, could speak Elvish.
Undercommon is the
Undercommon.
most common.
I was like Undercommon, yeah.
They are.
Well, yeah, but they can learn
rulers of the
Common and
Underdark.
Elvish. Too.
They can learn other languages, but their primary language will always be Undercommon.
Does this one speak Primordial?
It's
Just seduce her.
common.
Just seduce her with eyebrows, dog.
Hit that eyebrow wiggle.
Underestimate the power of body language. You need to put that clip from Ursula in this video, Rhyme. I swear I will kill you if you don't.
Alright,
Oh
what
no,
you think?
this one's gold. This
What
one's
you
gold,
think about
dog.
this, baby girl?
Hey Harold.
Oh.
He does the sheet. Hold on, I gotta get.
Don't even make this man roll. Just give him the success. Oh my god, I didn't know you could spin your character around like that.
Cutscene mode.
Oh god, I'm gonna piss myself.
There you go. Alright. Hold on, let me stop the music that's currently playing. So you can play
Put
us
on
some actual
something
music.
Romantic.
Dog, pull out the
He's
saxophone.
gotta do it.
Careless Whisper, dog. Just play Careless Whisper.
Bro, I can play that. I have a saxophone.
Wake your roommates up, dog.
Let's
I
go.
don't have it with me.
You want me to sing?
Seduce it. How do you seduce the giant half spider monster that's currently pissed off that you killed all its babies?
Alright, so I'm starting to kind of get in a little dance, kind of
Damn,
like.
girl, let's make new ones.
But I'm gonna hit this old classic. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. There's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, but baby, I know it. You've lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone. Gone. Gone.
Roll a performance check with advantage.
Bro, I had to bow
And
to play
add-
that song.
Performance check.
Yep, a performance check.
God damn it.
With advantage, so roll it again.
Okay.
Take the higher one.
Alright, bet. 23.
Damn.
Okay. So your performance was successful in calming it down. Now roll your charisma check. Because of your performance, it will have no natural resistance to it, except for its base save.
So is that persuasion, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You have successfully charmed Drider. It is now madly in love with you, and has dropped all weapons in hostility.
Hey, yo, this thing's now my wife, just so y'all know.